This is part 4 in the solutions for the coordinate geometry quiz review worksheet. In this video, I'm going to cover part F and part H right below it. Those two parts go together. So for part F, it says, what is the equation of the line that is parallel to AD and goes through the point -4, 1? So we know what the slope has to be. Since they're parallel, it has to be the same as the slope of AD. And if you go back to page 1, we found that the slope of AD was 3/4. And we know it goes through this point. So now we can substitute in for y, we can substitute in for x, we can substitute in for the slope in y equals mx plus b. So my y value is 1. So I have 1 is equal to, my slope is 3/4. My x value is -4, so I'm going to make that -4 over 1 just because I like to have fractions when I have other fractions, plus b, and then we'll start to simplify. So I have 1 is equal to -12 over 4 plus b, so that's 1 is equal to -3 plus b. Add 3 to both sides, and I get that 4 is equal to b. And this gives us enough to write our final equation. We have y equals m, which is 3/4 times x plus 4. So here's the equation of the line parallel to side AD and going through the point -4, 1. So let's go down to part H and let's go ahead and graph this. There's lots of different ways to graph this. Pick the one that's most convenient. I'm going to use my y-intercept of 4 and my slope of 3/4 to graph this. So y-intercept of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And slope is positive 3/4, so I'm going to go up 3 and to the right 4. So there's another point. And then I'm going to go one more time, up 3 and to the right 4. So I have these 3 points. I'm going to draw my line through it. And there you have it. Okay, so again, if you need to rewind or rewatch, I strongly recommend watching these videos at least twice. The repetition is really good. Even when I'm learning something, I'll go over it 2 or 3 or 4 times until I feel like I have a good handle on it. All right, we'll see you in part 5.